said that this is the 8-Bit Eric Show.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's 8-Bit Eric, and this video is a video response to a video response. MichaelBtheGameGenie on his video game nostalgia series asked, what is your favorite Zelda game? And it was a video response to the That's the Way Gameplay and Go of the Game Chasers Zelda episode. So, Zelda is a big favorite nostalgia trip for me. Can't get enough of the series. If I had to tattoo it right here, or even on my penis, I would, because Zelda has been a big part of my video game life. Everything about Zelda just represents everything I love about gaming. The story, the enemies, the imagination, just everything that you could think of wanting to be a kid, you know, playing with swords and exploring and traveling was in the Zelda series. But if I had to pick one Zelda game to sum it up in a nutshell of everything I like about the series that gives me the most nostalgia, it has to be Ocarina of Time. Now sure, it's a little cliche to pick Ocarina, but this is the one Zelda game that I can remember looking at in magazines, reading about it every month. Every time a new magazine came out and it gave even just one little screenshot or one little snippet of news, or even just reading about it and talking about it with friends at school, it just had so much hype behind it. It was unreal. It was like waiting 1,000 years for Ocarina of Time to finally come out, and when it did, holy shit, was I amazed. This game was so huge. When I was a kid, everybody was playing it. It took me over a year to beat it. This was before the internet, before strategy guides were accessible like that. I remember I used to go to the grocery store and used to look inside the, strategy guides or game pros for tips, and it took me forever to beat the game complete. I mean, the golden scatullas, forget about it. That took me even longer than a year. I think it was like almost 3 years later before I got all of them, and it was just a great game. The fact that it took so long and made me just use my imagination and just made me work at it and grind at it was the best thing about it. I spent so many nights and so many days, so many weekends just trying to play this game. Me and my friends would just talk about it all the time. It just, summer of 8th grade, man, it was so great. Ocarina of Time will always hold a special place in my heart. It just captured my imagination, and it still holds me to this day. This game had so much exploring to do, easy to get lost, temples that were freaking phenomenal. To this day, everybody talks about the water temple, about how hard it was. I never had trouble with it, but just so much stuff in this game. Riding Epona, playing the flute, looking for the scatullas, looking for secret items, looking for pieces of heart, finding little Easter eggs. Just so much to do in this game to this day. It's fantastic. It's timeless. It's just like that. Now, the biggest memory that I have about it is when you're fighting Ganon for the last time. You just go up that tower and then you finally just see him there, and you just fight him, and you fight him, and then you're, you know, just everything is just blowing up, and you're just trying to escape the tower, and then you fight him for the final last battle, and you just slash. And then you just finally do it, and it's like, wow, just months of work paid off. It was just very rewarding. It was a rewarding experience. I will never forget that. This game was just amazing. I think it was the most complicated game that I played at the time in my life, and it was such a reward to beat it. Best single-handed Zelda game in my opinion. Yeah, it's getting a little outdated, but hey, it set the standard for the 3D Zelda games and adventure games that we have for today. They did a real great job with it, and it just, Ocarina of Time kicks so much ass in my opinion, and I will always be a big-time Ocarina of Time fan. And that's it for now, guys. This was my most nostalgic Zelda game. Stay tuned, I got a lot more stuff coming, including Zelda love, but thanks a lot. And check out Michael B. And of course, if you've been living under the rock, check out Captain 8-Bit and the Game Chasers. Peace out.